Another classic, Rusty Jux. Archetype on the track. What up? Straight to the top, I'm taking it. Just for the record, I'm breaking it. I did it when they said that it can't be done. To become number one, the champion. Yeah, straight to the top, I'm taking it. Just for the record, I'm breaking it. I did.
What's going on, guys? It is your boy Beer Gut Plays here. Figure I would hop on this thing, give you a little bit of a channel update and my predictions for Summerslam this Saturday night. I'm super excited about the event. Hopefully it's going to be a good card. Looks a good pay-per-view. Looks like a really good card. But first things first, got to do some little plug skis here. You see the hat on the head? This was brought to you by Dubby Energy. Dubby Energy, one of the best energy drinks in the game. One of my personal favorite energy drinks. It tastes great. No jitters because of the coffee bean extract and really great flavors. My personal favorite is the Dub Sledge and the Callow Cream. But give it a try for yourself. I'll leave the link in the video description below. Use the code BeerGut at checkout and save yourself a little bit of a discount on your order. Be sure to check out the other channel that I have on YouTube, Beer Gut Races. I will leave it posted in the top right-hand corner right here. Do a lot of NASCAR content over there. Gonna get started up with it here very shortly again. Super excited about that. Gonna be doing NASCAR Heat 5, the 2022 season or career mode, and also NASCAR Rivals career mode and NASCAR or World of Outlaws sprint car racing. So definitely recommend you guys checking that out. I'm super stoked about it. And so just a little update on this channel ski. It's been a really hectic time. I know I've promised you guys some things, and I will get to them, like the tour of the home office. That is coming up on the horizon very, very, very soon. It's just been really hectic at my shoot job as a pest control worker, so definitely just been a little hectic. I know last Saturday the SummerSlam was actually, or the pay-per-view was supposed to drop for the WWE My GM mode, which will be dropping here on Sunday due to the pay-per-view, everything like that. Now, Friday night we will be dropping one of the newest episode of the AEW Fight Forever playthrough with Hangman Adam Page. Be on the lookout for that. It's going to be a fun episode. I've had a lot of fun with that game. As I've mentioned in other videos, that it is kind of a nostalgia trip for me. As a guy that grew up on the original PlayStation SmackDown, SmackDown 2 on PS2, Shut Your Mouth, Here Comes the Pain. On the N64, you had the No Mercy, WrestleMania 2000, WCW versus NWO Revenge. The gameplay is very similar to that, so I'm having a lot of fun with it. Being that I've kind of stepped away from the gameplay for a while, it took a little bit of time for me to figure out the controls on everything, so definitely be on the lookout for that episode, and just gonna have some fun with this thing. Now let's talk about SummerSlam coming up. It is one of the big four pay-per-views. One of my favorite pay-per-views of all time. Have had some great matches of the past. You know, you had Brock Lesnar taking on Rock to be crowned the youngest IC champion. Randy Orton took on He Who Shall Not Be Named, and won his first world title to take that world heavyweight crown. Austin versus Undertaker, which is I feel like it was a really hidden gem in wrestling, so SummerSlam 98 was a phenomenal SummerSlam. I believe it was 99. You had that triple threat with Jesse Ventura as the enforcer. It was Austin, Triple H, and Mankind. So definitely 3 great SummerSlams that you need to check out. But we're going to be talking today about SummerSlam 2023. We're going to go through the list and give you my predictions. Now, there's only 8 matches announced for the card. Recording this on Tuesday, this will drop Thursday. Now, it was announced on Monday Night Raw that Trish versus Becky would not be taking place at SummerSlam. It's going to be taking place in Winnipeg a couple weeks after that. I guess because Trish legitimately broke her nose, so I guess because she's still recovering from the broken nose, they gave her moved the match back a few weeks. But I think we still got a pretty stacked card. Now, I'm just reading this off Wikipedia, and you guys, obviously, I have an idea of what's going to be the main event, but we're going to go through what it is. Cody Rhodes, Brock Lesnar in a singles match. I think you got to give Cody Rhodes the win in that match to finish the story. They're tied at 1-on-1 apiece. I feel like Cody Rhodes really needs the victory there, and then I don't know what he's going to do from there because I don't think he's going to go feud with Seth Rollins because the whole finish the story thing was to get the title he never won from, his dad never won, which is the lineage of the big gold eagle, which is the universal title. The World Heavyweight Championship that Seth obviously has the lineage to the WCW title. So I just don't know who Cody feuds with next. I'm trying to think through that roster, and I don't know who Cody would feud with next. I feel like 3, and you need to end it. You can't have it go on for anything longer than 3 matches, at least in that feud. Number 2, Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor. Now, I don't think you take the title off of Seth this quickly. I would love to see. I wouldn't be opposed to Finn winning it. I like Finn Balor. I'm also a huge Seth Rollins fan, but I feel like if you take the title too soon off of Seth Rollins, it really devalues the title, just the title altogether. With the first champion being such a short title reign, it just really devalues it. I think that'll be match of the night, and I think they're gonna tease a cash in, but Finn Balor's gonna stop him, and I think that's gonna be the start of the downfall of the Judgment Day. Now, 3, Asuka, Charlotte Flair, Bianca Belair. I think Asuka goes over. I can't. Again, it's the same case with Seth Rollins. I feel like if you take the title off her too soon, it's going to really devalue the title, devalue the reign. I think actually Asuka ends up pinning Charlotte Flair there, or making Charlotte submit. I think it's going to be one of the two. Asuka hits her with the mist and locks her in the Asuka lock, and Charlotte taps. I think that's going to be a really good match. Now, I think that could be potentially match of the night, but that Seth and Finn's going to be really good too. Roman Reigns with Paul Heyman, Solo Sikoa versus Jey Uso. A tribal combat match. Tribal combat for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship and recognition of Tribal Chief. Now, this has got to be a no-brainer. I feel like Roman is going to hold on to that title. I think he ends up holding on to it till next year's WrestleMania. But I think Jay's going to have a phenomenal showing, and maybe, just maybe, they put him into that mid-card title area. I feel like he could have a really good program with the U.S. champ Austin Theory. But definitely, Roman Reigns going over. I think he's going to hold on to it until next WrestleMania and loses it to Cody Rhodes. Ricochet versus Logan Paul. Without a doubt in my mind, it's going to be a fun match. These guys have a very complementing style to each other. But no doubt in my mind, Logan Paul wins that. I feel like it's going to be a very fun match. It's going to be a very obviously competitive match, but it is going to be Logan Paul coming out on top. Gunther with Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci versus Drew McIntyre for the IC title. Swerve here. I think Drew wins the title, gets the Intercontinental title, and they are going to start building Gunther to challenge Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. Seth Rollins. I think Gunther loses the title. Here you go, and build him up to be the Royal Rumble winner, wins the Royal Rumble, and takes on Seth at 40. 40 in Philly. But I feel like that's going to be the... I feel like Drew McIntyre is going to come out with the title on that one. I feel like you got to take that title off of Gunther at some time. Is he close to Honky Tonk Man's title reign record? I feel like that's right after he breaks that. I think they're gonna take the title off him. But again, just prediction video, so always could be wrong. Ronda Rousey versus Shayna Baszler in an MMA rules match. Now, are they gonna put I don't understand what it is exactly going to be. Are they going to put a cage over him and it be like an MMA fight? Or is it just going to be a submission match? Who knows? But I definitely see Shayna Baszler coming out on top of that one, especially with word going around that Ronda Rousey is putting in her notice. I feel like Ronda would definitely do the favors for Shayna on the way out. So Shayna's going to obviously win that one. And the SummerSlam Battle Royal. There's only been 6 people announced as of this recording. LA Knight, Sheamus, Tommaso Ciampa, Shinsuke Nakamura, Otis, and Chad Gable. I feel like this is where they're going to start building LA Knight, and LA Knight wins it. I feel like LA Knight would be the best person. Right now, he's got the 1st, 3rd, 4th, and 5th highest sold t-shirt. I feel like management, and I feel like everybody sees that LA Knight is a very, very marketable guy. So I feel like LA Knight's gonna be the guy that wins that thing. But sound off in the comments what you think your match prediction is gonna be. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it. If you like the content, you want to see this channel grow, make sure you super kick the like button, slap the thigh, comment down below, subscribe to this channel for more wrestling content. Be sure to check out my Teespring store. I'll leave the link in the video description below. Get yourself one of these bad Beer Gut Plays t-shirts. I am going to be working on some more designs here in the upcoming weeks, but definitely snag yourself one. And until next time, my friends, I hope y'all have a great day, a great evening, and peace out, my friends.
Stop winning against all odds from beginning to the ending. Put me in the ring and I'll outbox the best. When I'm balling on the courts, my shots is all net. Baseball field, I'm a grand slam hitter. Can't stand losing, so I never been a quitter. Ice hockey, no goalie couldn't block me. Burning up the tracks, I'm too fast to clock me. Knocking down pins and strike after strike. About to set a new record, I could do this all night. I swam with the sharks and wrestled with the gators. Demolished imitators and abolished all the haters. So far ahead of you, flying at the speed of light.